Hi, and welcome to the Mitchell Files. I'm your host, Roosevelt Mitchell III. With the country divided after the election, so too will be the first family when it comes to Inauguration Day on January the 20th. Melania and Barron will not move into the White House in the new year, choosing instead to stay at Trump Tower so that their 10-year-old son can finish the school year. Melania will travel to Washington, D.C. when necessary, and Donald Trump himself is expected to spend much of his time as president at his own three-story penthouse apartment in Midtown Manhattan. Melania has decided to stay put in the interest of her only son, with sources telling the Post the campaign has been difficult for Barron, and she was really hoping to keep disruption to a minimum. Melania, who is sometimes spotted picking up her son from school, told People magazine in the spring that with Trump on the road, she has spent a lot of time with Barron because he needs somebody as a parent. The 10-year-old will complete the school year at Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School on the Upper West Side of New York City, where tuition starts at $44,000 for those enrolling in pre-K. While it is possible that they will eventually settle into the White House once the school year is over, no plans have been set for that to happen. The Trump transition spokesman, Jason Miller, told reporters on a press call on Sunday that no formal statement has been released yet with regards to the family and their transition plans to Washington. Their three-story penthouse apartment, decked in 24-karat gold and marble, was said to be nicer than the White House, actually, according to Trump's ex-wife, Ivana Trump, with whom they had three children, Donald Jr., Ivanka, and Eric. The New York Police Department has been working with the Secret Service to instill security measures around the building on Fifth Avenue, which attracted the ire of protesters in the days following the election. Armed security forces have been posted outside the building, but it remains unclear how long that would be necessary since Trump's concrete plans have not been announced. With barricades, truck diversions, bag checks for pedestrians, traffic in the area has become a problem, and businesses in the area have suffered after New York City's mayor advised people to steer clear of that area. Even garbage trucks have not been allowed through the area, and bags of trash piled up on the sidewalks. Wow, unfreaking believable. President-elect Trump talks about making America great again and bringing more businesses and keeping more businesses inside of America, but yet, just because his wife has decided not to go to the White House, the whole area of that downtown Manhattan or Fifth Avenue Manhattan business is being hurt because she's there, because she decides not to move to the White House. So the businessman is hurting businesses around the area that his apartment is in. What's the irony in that? And trash is being piled up and all of these things, security checks and bag checks. It sounds like the security in that area is more strict than the airports, right? Now, really, just because she decides not to move to the White House when, in fact, you are the president, will be the president, you can get homeschooling, you can get personal tutors to come to the White House, right? Or hell, use Air Force One and transport your son back and forth to school. I mean, geez. But I would love to know what you think about this, so please leave a comment in the section below.